Yes. Oh my goodness. Happy New Year to you people. Anywhere you're watching from, this is Intercontinental Sport TV. You know that sound. This is how we roll. This is how we do it on our watch along. The best watch along you can ever experience. Anywhere on YouTube, anywhere on social media, because we give you vibes, we give you the spirit. I tell you, the dawn is ready for this double watch along match. Arsenal people versus Newcastle. Oh goodness me, Manchester United is also playing tonight versus Bournemouth. What's going to happen? I don't know. I know one thing, Arsenal will fall tonight. Oh Lord, Arsenal fans will be fuming. Yo, what are you talking about? We are flying, we are doing it, we are kicking it. Yo, my goodness. For me, somebody's gonna let the game. For soccer, for football. Right! It's gonna be massive. It's gonna be loud. And Arsenal win this. You know what I'm talking about? Newcastle, they have been formidable. They have been so strong all over. This season, they are brutal. They can defend so well. For Arsenal too, says, I have to remind you, Arsenal is number one. Let me show you quickly, people. Arsenal is ready. They are so ready. They are so confident. Right now, they are the league leaders. Followed by Man City. Arsenal number one, 43 points tonight. Man City 36. Newcastle number 3 with 34 points. Oh goodness me tonight, Manchester United. Welcome Bournemouth. At Old Trafford tonight. People, I have in the studio with me. Not me alone. Prof in the mud. You know I'm talking about Prof in the Chelsea. It's in the mud right now. He can't even speak well. It's scary. Chelsea in the mud. Oh goodness me. I also have this man. All the way from London, all the way from UK. Up where the bar is here with me as well. He's Arsenal fan. You know what I'm talking about. Opera's an Arsenal fan. He's ready. He's happy. They are number one right now. But tonight, back my word, Arsenal will fall. Oh my goodness. I'm not disrespectful. Come on, people. Smash the like on the video. I'm going to welcome this man. I call him Prof. His name is Prof to call. Not man, can you hear me?
Come on, let's go!
Oh my goodness, what's going on, bro?
Good evening, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good time to be. I mean, it's a very great lineup that we have today. Great fixtures. Arsenal Newcastle is the one I've been looking forward to, so I can't wait for the game to start. Yeah.
All right, you're welcome, Prof.
Yes.
You're welcome. I'm still coming back to you, Prof, about what is going on with Graham Potter. What do you still believe in him? Do you still think is he going to take Chelsea to the next level? I'm coming back for that with you, Prof. But nevertheless, as that's been said, hold on a minute. I'm going to quickly read this before we start going into the lineup. The insights. Arsenal between Newcastle. Arsenal have won their last 11 home games against Newcastle in all competitions. Only against Stoke since 1983. Have they ever won more consecutive home matches? I mean, number 16. Tonight, Newcastle beat Arsenal 2-0 in their last Premier League meeting in May. Last winning consecutive league games against the Gunners between May 1994 and January 1996. A run of 4 tonight. It's all about this people. It's all about this club. It's all about this massive club. Arsenal versus Newcastle. People, are you ready? Please smash the like on the video anywhere you're watching from. This is Intercontinental Sports TV. All right. the Arsenal man himself, the great man of Arsenal. Okwe Adebari in the building. Can you hear me, Okwe? It's about time. Let's go, baby.
Loud and clear. Loud and clear. Yes, the great man of Arsenal. I love that. That should be my intro all the time. Thank you, Didon.
All right. You're welcome. But I'm going to ask you quickly before we get into this trade. How are you feeling going to this match? How are you feeling?
Confident. Highly confident. There are a lot of motivating factors going into this game. Majorly the fact that last season, our last game with Newcastle, away at St. James Park, we lost that game 3-1, and that cost us a Champions League place. That is enough motivation going into this game, and I expect the boys to be brutal and, put in a good fight against Newcastle, irrespective of the quality that Newcastle has shown so far this season. I know they are a good team. If they had won their last game, they would have gotten into second position. However, Arsenal is Arsenal, and that is that. So I expect them to get a win, irrespective of the margin going on at Newcastle.
All right, you're welcome, bro. It is what it is. Today is going to be a massive game, and all lies on Arsenal and also Newcastle. But let's quickly look at the lineup. Are you confident with your lineup? I mean, we have Randems in goal, Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, Zinchenko. In the midfield, we have Odegaard, Thomas Partey, Saka, and the front three, the madness. I'm talking about Martinelli, Nketiah, and Saka. Are you confident with this lineup, Okwe Adebari?
Definitely, this is the best lineup that Arsenal has to offer. I mean, with the injuries to the lack of Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus is the only missing piece in the usual starting 11. So, Nketiah has come in, he has scored 2 goals. What more could I ask for, Dudon? 2 starts, 2 goals. I'm happy with that. We've seen how consistent Martin Odegaard has been this season with goals, with assists, with inspirational performances. He has been consistent. And then, thankfully, Zinchenko is back from injury. He has been solid as we've seen so far. And obviously, the likes of Xhaka, Saka, and Martinelli, who have been fantastic. And thankfully, a fit Thomas Partey. A fit Thomas Partey is... it's a dream come true. It's a dream come true. And I think the only worry, honestly, has to be William Saliba. In my own opinion, just before the World Cup, I saw that he was getting tired. There was a bit of fatigue. Post-World Cup as well, even though he didn't play any significant part for France at the World Cup, the first 2 games that he has played, he has made mistakes that have cost us goals. So it's something that was expected for me. As an analyst, he's a young 21-year-old. He's bound to make mistakes, but it's how he bounces back from them that's the most important thing. 2 games in a row now hasn't been his best. I hope he gets back to good form against Newcastle.
Yes. That's about Thomas Partey. Let's look at Newcastle at this moment. This lineup: Pope in goal, Trippier, Scar, Boatman, Bourne, and also in the midfield, Longstaff, Gomes, Willock, and the front 3, Joelinton, Wilson, and Almiron. Please, Okwe Adebari, can you please give us an insight about this Newcastle, considering the fact they're also formidable? I don't think you guys have to neglect. I mean, just say, oh, we want to run over them. You can see they are so prolific at this moment, so dangerous. They can defend so well, so deep. And going forward as well too, they have been massive. Okwe Adebari, what do you think about this lineup for Newcastle?
Of course, the major motivating factor for Newcastle is confidence. They've got a manager who has instilled confidence in them. They are well structured, they are well balanced. From defense to attack, they play very well. And you see, what I like the most about them is that they operate as a unit.
Yes.
They attack as a unit, they defend as a unit. So even the forwards will give you issues. They will press as often as they need to. But I believe Newcastle need to be more strategic in this game against Arsenal. I think Newcastle need to work on what they can do while they don't have the ball, because Arsenal will definitely have more of the ball. So Newcastle need to be ready to pounce on that. I'm not sure Alain Saint-Maximin is fully fit and back on the bench yet. I haven't seen their bench, so I'm not sure he's on the bench. Whereas, assuming Maximin was fit, we'll have Joelinton in midfield instead of Sean Longstaff. However, Joelinton has put in a good shape this season.
Absolutely.
So you expect him to still perform even at the wing. The danger men for Newcastle and the players that Arsenal should be extremely wary about
I think
number
I'm
one
wrong.
has to be Kieran Trippier. Kieran Trippier for me is fantastic with the deliveries, right?
Yes. Yes.
He's a great set piece taker. So
Yes.
Martinelli needs to do a good job at making life difficult for him when he's trying to move up the field. The second person for me is Bruno Guimaraes, and I expect Granit Xhaka to try as much as possible to keep him quiet. Also, Odegaard has a job to try and make Bruno Guimaraes quiet. You know, Odegaard is the main person that starts the press for the front four for Arsenal. So when Arsenal are without the ball, he needs to track Bruno Guimaraes, and when he has lost Bruno, he's left to Xhaka and Partey to do the needful. Then up top has to be Miguel Almiron. He's in good form. This is his best goal scoring season, you know. And then left foot, right foot is playing fantastic football. So these players, Arsenal need to be really of.
Yes. That being said, fantastic. Let's quickly look at the bench right now. This Arsenal bench and also Newcastle bench. Is there anything you think is you okay with this bench?
I'm looking at the bench currently. The bench of both teams looks very good. For Newcastle, there's really no major difference from what I can see. They've got quality on the bench for the type of team they are. It's good to see Allen Saint-Maximin on the bench. That's someone that can come up from the bench and do damage to Arsenal. And they've got good players in other positions who can come in and help the team. Everybody from Jacob Murphy to Jamal Lewis, who's a left back, Javier Manquillo, who has been with them for a very long time, and as well the club captain Jamal Lascelles. For Arsenal, because they are losing key players like Gabriel Jesus and Emil Smith-Rowe. Although good news, Smith-Rowe now is back from injury, but he's not back to full fitness. There's a chance for the young academy boy Butler Oyeni. So hopefully they don't need to call on him, and you have the usual suspects in Fabio Vieira, Marquinhos, Mohamed Elneny, and obviously Tomiyasu.
Yes. Tonight, let's look at the table for now. You can see Arsenal is sitting very, very well, 43 points. I think 7 points gap. It's been so crazy. And Man City 36, Newcastle 34, Manchester United 32. You see, we still have so many games. So many games still coming up. Do you think Arsenal can go all the way? Do you think they can go all the way?
So simply put, Arsenal has 6 important matches coming up, inclusive of this game against Newcastle. These 6 games are against the current top 5 teams in the league.
Yes.
Now, if Arsenal can win these games, Arsenal has won the league, in my humble opinion.
Prof, do you think Arsenal can go all the way?
Yeah, so I didn't know I was cut off. I thought I was on the show. I didn't. I think for me, this match is very important. Like Okwe said as well, the double header against Man City that is coming up is also very crucial. In my opinion, I think they would not lose both of the games against Man City. But you see, this one is very important. I think if they can win this one, and then probably get 3 out of 6 points against City, I think I see them going all the way, to the title. So they must show how much they want it. They must show that today at the Emirates. For me, it's a game that they must try to win. Even the next fixtures, the upcoming fixtures that they have, and it's going to be really difficult against a very, very, a very solid Newcastle side who are also banging form. I heard a person saying Alexa Maximan is on the bench. Actually, he's been coming from the bench lately. So they have players like that can come in and and change the game if they need to. Joe Linton and Willock coming back to Emirates, you have something to prove as well. You want to be the spoiler, the former player. So it's going to be a very, very interesting game. But like I said, if Arsenal win this one for me, then they should be taking they're already taking seriously, but they should be going for the title if they win this game.
All right, I'm going to let's quickly look at the results. Oh no, not this result. I think I missed it. Okay, I'll still come back to that. I want to talk about the past results. You know, I want to ask, what's going on with your Prof?
Yeah.
What's going on with Chelsea at the moment? You guys were held to 1-1.
Yeah, we're held to 1-1 against Nottingham Forest at Nottingham Forest's house. I mean, it's right now Chelsea are not doing well at all. They are not performing. They're still all over the place. They don't still have strikers that can score goals. They don't have regular strikers to put the ball in the back of the net. We just signed the boy for Fana. We're ready to start him and see maybe he's got the boots to score the goals that Chelsea need. Who knows? Injury problems to piling up here and there. Ben Chilwell, Reece James, Fofana, N'Golo Kante, these players, very important players for Chelsea. They've been absent for, God knows, for a long time now. For me as a Chelsea supporter, I'm not too surprised all this is happening because it's right from when you lose important figures like Peter Cech, Marina Grassowski, Bruce Bock, the chairman, and very important people in Chelsea like this. It's not rocket science that we're finding ourselves in a little bit of a wobble. I think it's expected. I think it's going to take a little bit of time before we get back to where we are supposed to be. The signings, the players being talked about, for me, they are, I can see the direction in which the club is going. It's trying to sign young prospects, young talents, alongside talents that have matured, and are performing like Enzo Fernandez of Argentina. We're in for him. There are talks that he might join Chelsea this January, which would be a massive signing. So these sort of players are giving me an insight into where the club wants to go, where Todd Bowley wants to take the club. But the manager, I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure it might be the one to take us forward. Like I said, I've always
for real.
Yeah, I'm not so sure because I've never been sure because he has never handled a big team, so he still has a lot to prove. He knows that himself, Graham Potter, that he has a lot to prove, to show us that he can handle the big team. So Thomas Tuchel has done it over and over before, and he was sacked. So Potter has to show that he can handle these players and he can take us forward. So for me, the season, I'm sort of writing it off because it's just the season all over the place. The season's all over the place with injuries, with signings left and right. So we the change of manager. Everything is just it's just clumsy at the moment at the club. So hopefully they can stabilize properly, and maybe at the start of next season with the signings like Nkunku and the new signings, they can then come together and we can go for it.
All right, okay. Don't you think? I think Chelsea have already subjected that they've written this season off. Is it not going to affect them? Talking about, next season. What if they couldn't make it to? They can only achieve a conference league. Chelsea. Prof.
For me, yeah. But
What do you think?
Right. You're right. We cannot write all the season because if we don't get in the top four, how do you attract players? But I think that Chelsea is being a little bit smart with the sort of signings they're already making. I was asking myself, why are they making so much? Why are they trying to make so much signings already? Look at Christopher Nkunku now. We signed him already. So whether we make Champions League or not, he's coming to Chelsea. So I think they are being a little bit proactive with that, with the signings they are making, just in case we don't get to the top four. If you have an Enzo Fernandez, you have Badiashile, you have these players, Fofana, you have N'Golo Kante back. These are players that if you have them back, whether we get to the top four or not, they are ready to go next season to challenge. So I think maybe that's somewhere the club is looking at, just in case we don't make the top four.
Yeah.
What do you think about Chelsea?
the Don, I have a question for Prof, to be honest. And because I need to understand. He said something which struck me. He said that he understands where the club is going, but my problem is that I take a look at this type of signings they've made so far. I take a look at the age bracket. I take a look at the quality. Fine, it makes some sense. However, you have existing players in the squad who occupy those positions. How do you plan to ship those players off? Because some of those existing players at Chelsea were recently just signed under Thomas Tuchel. What does Chelsea want to do? This looks like the Chelsea team that was struggling before COVID, before Frank Lampard came into the team. Remember when Frank Lampard joined the team, Chelsea had a transfer ban, and then Chelsea had a whole lot of players on loan.
Yeah.
So I'm really struggling to understand, is Chelsea going backwards? It's quite a problem for me. And then on the pitch, it's obviously just inconsistency in terms of results. They are lacking a striker. I think Graham Potter has now found his starting 11. He just needs someone who is going to score a goal. Why they signed for Fana now, I do not understand. So maybe I'll need Prof to give more clarity in terms of that situation that I just brought up.
All right, Prof, over to you.
Well, yeah, but look, when you just said it yourself now, we don't have players to put the ball in the back of the net. So these players that are occupying those positions that we're signing, for me, they have to look one way or the other. They have to be shipped out of the club. Aubameyang has not shown up at all. So I see Aubameyang leaving. Aubameyang definitely has to leave. If Aubameyang leaves, we still don't have a striker. Romelu Lukaku is coming back, but I don't think he's coming to start. We're still going to sell him. So we don't have a striker.
I don't think Lukaku wants to remain at Chelsea. Lukaku was quoted in a statement 2 days ago saying he wants to be at Inter. It's Inter for him. And
yes, we don't want him at Chelsea as well. We don't want him at Chelsea. We don't want him at Chelsea. So yeah. So it's good riddance. Yeah. Good riddance. But for me, look, Raheem Sterling, another player for me that has been below par. So the club will have to go back to the drawing board and look properly and analyze these players individually. Are they really good enough? Are some of them past their best? Look at Raheem Sterling for me. Look at him at the World Cup as well. He was benched. He started the first game, but then later Saka and Foden took over. So these players are. Some of them are past their peak. They are not performing. I won't be surprised if Nkunku comes and takes over his position. I'm telling. So I don't. With the signings that they are making now, there's no out and out clear direction. We're yet to see it because it's a mix of. We're talking about Enzo Fernandez. We're talking about some other established players tomorrow. I just feel like they need to get it right. They need to find a way to sort it out. It's their job, and with the manager as well. I just feel like the players are still okay. The performances are below what we're seeing. So the manager has to ask questions has to answer some questions as well. Going to Forest, even with that squad, with the likes of Havertz, Pulisic, Sterling, Mount, we shouldn't be drawing teams like Forest. So that's where the manager comes to it. I think there are a lot of questions a lot of reviews that need to be done at that club, and very fast as well.
All right, let's switch up to the game between Manchester United versus Bournemouth at this moment, guys. The lineup for Manchester United, a lot of changes at the moment. I think is the team rotation from ETH. Just Erik ten Hag, the guy in goal, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire, Luke Shaw, Casemiro, Eriksen, Fernandez, Van der Beek, Rashford, and Anthony Martial. The only thing we are looking at is just the two changes at the back. Lindelof coming up with and Maguire coming together. Let's quickly look at Bournemouth starting lineup. Trevor's goalkeeper is in goal. Smith, Senesi, Kelly, and Nefam, the back four. And also in the midfield, we have Billing, Lemar, and Cook, and Tony, and the two up front. Brother, Solanke is there, and Christie, they are all there. So at the moment, Okwede Barry, what do you think about Manchester United game before we start Arsenal?
To be fair, I've been enjoying watching Manchester United games under Erik ten Hag. I think they finally found their rhythm. It's good to see Casemiro fully integrated into the team and pulling the strings. As you've seen, he has now become a core of the team, and he cannot just be taken out at any point in time. Casemiro, Eriksen, Bruno Fernandes, they are the core of the team. They drive the team going forward, and they bring stability to the team. It's good to see Harry Maguire getting a start. That's Ten Hag basically, showing faith and putting faith into him. It's going to be a good opportunity for Lindelof as well to make to impress the coach, because you've got Lisandro Martinez, you've got Varane. So if he wants to be a mainstay, he needs to impress. And I think kudos to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He has been in good form with the 2 games he has played since he got back from the lengthy injury layoff, and being exiled from the team as many believed. And good to see Marcus Rashford back after serving his punishment at the last game. And another opportunity for Donny van der Beek to change the minds of Manchester United fans. He is someone who at first United fans felt like he wasn't being given an opportunity to showcase what he's all about. Ten Hag has come, and then you see the same thing. So obviously, the coaches cannot be the problem. It has to be the player. The player needs to step up take the bull by the horn and show why he was worth the value that the club bought him for.
Yes. That being said, once again, we've been doing. Please smash the like on the video. The match is about to start. That's the match between Arsenal versus Newcastle. It's about to start any moment from now. Opo, if I may ask you, are you coming back after the second half?
I will join you at halftime.
All right. See you then.
All right then.
Okay. All right. It's about to go down, people. People, smash the like on the video. It's about this round leather game. Come on, let's go, people. Arsenal versus Newcastle. Come on, let's go. I tell you, Newcastle, you kick it off into this game. I support Manchester United. I don't care. I want draw. All right. Expand your life on the video. Come on, people. Let's do this. Come on. This is the vibes. This is the positive vibes I'm talking about. That's not in control. Thomas Partey struggling in the midfield. All right, he laid the pass to Gabriel Kuzichenko. What does he do? He has his man to beat. They push down. He's going to be throwing. First throwing to Arsenal. 1 minute into the game. Please smash the like on the video, people. It's first half right now. I got you, baby. Oh, goodness me. It's 0-0. Arsenal in the building. This is Intercontinental Sport TV. Smash the like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. This is how we do it. This is how we roll. People. The free kick down to Newcastle. This should be 35 yards. Arsenal have to be very careful. To be candid, I want a draw in this game. Arsenal fans will be fuming. A long one at the house. It's Newcastle. All right. You can't find WATCHALONG like this ever anywhere in the world. It's right here. This is the moment. This is how we roll. The music, the vibes, no dull moment, no sorry. And I tell you on this channel, when it rains, we pause. They don't in the building. Wicked laugh. Arsenal must draw point tonight. That's where I'm standing. Don't tell me nonsense. Don't tell me Manchester United. Right now it's drizzling. It's raining. At Old Trafford. Mad rain. At Old Trafford. A chance for Arsenal. A chance for Arsenal. Come on. That's a beautiful chance. A chance. But it's been cleared away. Still in the box. Martinelli. What does he do? Referee says play on. Ortega. What a shot. Over the back. He's ready. At Emirates. I tell you, when it rains, it pours. Come on, people. That was a beautiful chance for Arsenal there. Ortega. Fire it blank. Go wide. What a chance for Arsenal. They gotta have a beautiful chance to make it 1-0. But he fire blank. What are we going to do? Do you want Arsenal to win? I don't want Arsenal to win. They must drop points. Right moment, I tell you, Arsenal are comfortable. Making sure they break all the play. Thomas Partey, you know what I'm talking about. That Thomas Partey is a big man. He's standing gidigba. He says, no way. All right, beautiful passes from Arsenal. You know what I'm talking about. They know how to do it. Moving the ball quickly. I tell you. Let me quickly show you the lineup for Arsenal. Arsenal lineup. Ramsdale in goal. Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel. What a pass from Odegaard. He has been consistent. Saka on the left, on the right flank. He has 2 man to beat. Can he beat them? He beat them nicely. He's in the box. A chance for Arsenal. He wants to make it a goal. A header. It's been cleared away by Newcastle. It's tough. Arsenal starting on a brighter note. All over the places. Passes. Stretching them too wide. What are you talking about? A pass again. A chance. It's not a goal. Saka on his shoulder. It went down easily. Referee to stay on. Looking for penalty. I tell you, Newcastle are holding on. Newcastle are struggling. Newcastle struggling at the moment. Tell you, it is what it is. This is Newcastle line up at the moment. It's the first half. 0-0. 0-0 in the building. It is what it is. It is what it is. Arsenal starting on the brighter note. Saka breaking through, breaking the line. It's in the box with Martinelli. What a chance! It cannot be a goal. Oh, side netting. Side netting for Saka. Beautiful play from Arsenal. What are you talking about? They know what they're doing. Oh my goodness. City, baby. Manchester United will be starting their own game very soon. Look at the way Arsenal moving the box so quickly in the box. What a chance there. What a chance for Arsenal. Manchester United getting ready. Oh, it's still 0-0. At Emirates, 0-0. It's gonna be loud. We are doing double watch along, people. Smash the like on the video. Subscribe to the channel with beautiful music. I tell you, we are ready. Pick it up. Manchester United is getting ready right now. All right, for the moment, it's raining at Old Trafford. Massive rain. It's raining also everywhere in UK. I think I must ask Opi Adebari, what's going on? What's the rain likely? Is it everywhere in London? I tell you, this game is massive. Arsenal are making sure they're trying to break the line, making sure they score in this first half. But they've been held down. Seven minutes into this game, going to 8 minutes. Ramirez is down. Newcastle is going to be a free kick against Saka. All right. It's 0-0, people. Free kick for Newcastle. In their own now. 8 minutes into the game, still 0-0, people. Arsenal 0, Newcastle 0. Manchester United is getting ready. That's my main focus. A chance for Newcastle, but it's been cleared away by Ben White. Back to Newcastle at the moment. They're also pushing in it. This Amiron, the baddest guy, the baddest nigga. Come on. This is how we do it. This is how we roll. Come on, let's go this way. I tell you, you can't find it anywhere like this. I'm talking about watch along. on Intercontinental Sport TV. Beautiful game. Arsenal moving so quickly. Ortega losing possession in the midfield. But the referee says it's going to be a free kick. A free kick for Newcastle at the moment. Guys, what are you waiting for? Right. How do you like the video? Game is going to the way to the end. It's drizzling at first ball hand. What a massive rain. What a grain at the Old Trafford. I'm scared. I'm weary of this game. It's also raining at the Emirates. 0-0. Newcastle are getting back into this game. Captain Maguire is coming out with the team at the tunnel right now at Old Trafford. But right now, Newcastle, they're in the box. I need to do something. Anything can happen in this game. You gotta be wary of Newcastle. They are moving the ball around. They've settled in right now. They've settled in. The way I'm looking at it, they've settled in. Oh, goodness me. It's what you like on the video, people. It is what it is. It's gonna be loud. It's already loud. Everywhere is rain, rain, rain. That's what I'm going to tell you, people. On this channel, when it rains, it pours. Massive, massive, massive. Still new, people. Tell you, I still have confidence in this game. They're breaking the play. Newcastle, don't write them off. Write them off at your own peril. What a night. The boys are out. Manchester United out. Red jersey, white strong. It's raining. Rain pouring down endlessly at Old Trafford. 2-0 at the Emirates. Arsenal piling more pressure. But Newcastle are soaking the pressure. Bournemouth. They're ready. Smash the like on the video, people. This is Intercontinental Sport TV. Arsenal has a chance. Nketiah, can he do something? Nice dribbling. He has a chance. Can he be a goal? Oh no. Arsenal coming up with an idea to score in this match. Beautiful game. But I tell you, Newcastle are soaking the hell of a pressure right now. They're soaking it. Can anything come out? At the Old Trafford right now, they're welcoming this big guy, Lisandro Martinez, the World Cup winner, is in the building. He's out. Hello. Oh my goodness. Lucky boy. He's showing the World Cup. I have a medal. Medal Ronaldo couldn't get at the World Cup. Lisandro Martinez, the World Cup winner, is welcome on the stage. Big up to Argentina. Big up to Maradona, late legend. Big up to Messi, the gold. Massive. He's been welcome at Old Trafford. I tell you, it's a good game. We are ready at Old Trafford right now. We are all ready. Double watch along, that's what we call it. I tell you people, it's still new at Emirates. Soaking the pressure. It's all about Newcastle. They are really soaking the pressure. 50 minutes into the game at the Emirates. No goal. On the other side, still 0-0. Still 0-0 at Emirates. Manchester United match is about to start, but Newcastle has a chance. They're in the box. Amiron wants to take a shot. It's been blocked. He laid a pass to Joe Linton, who is playing from the left. First corner kick to Newcastle. Forcing first corner kick. Kick off at Old Trafford right now. BOURNEMOUTH is kicking off. It's drizzling. It's raining. Corner kick to Newcastle. And also a free kick on a free kick for Manchester United. Luke Shaw was brought down. Corner kick taken and header. Headed out, goal kick. At the moment, at Old Trafford, I can tell you categorically it's raining. Maguire, Captain Maguire with the lead up at the back. Ericsson on the ball. Double watch along, that's what we call it. At the moment, we are focusing right now to Old Trafford. You know me, we don't in the building. I love Manchester United. As for Bruno. We're keeping it real. Brighton has scored against Everton. 1-0 there right now. A chance for Manchester United in the box, headed out. Now to Rashford. The baby by Dr. Rashford. It's been cleared away. 17 minutes. It's hot. It's wet. It's doing everything right now at Emirates. Double watch along. That's what we call it, baby. You know what I'm talking about. On this channel, we give you vibes, we give you music, and that's how we roll. You know what I'm talking about. Let's do this! Fulham has scored. Fulham scored right now, 1-0. Brighton 1-0 against Everton. Nice pass too. Has had a chance to roll. It's Rashford in the box. It's been cleared away. Arsenal are really pushing hard. They're really pushing so hard right now. They need this goal. I tell you, it's madness. It is what it is. You play music. You calm your tension. Arsenal in the box, Saka in the box. What can he do? It's been blocked again. This is Anthony Macha at Old Trafford. The mode of play is so terrible. The referee says play on. A chance. Oh my goodness. Van de Beek slicing two players at the same time. I call him King Kong. Van de Beek is now a King Kong. Sliding two players at the same time. They are all down. Van de Beek, the King Kong of Manchester United. Massive player. Two players now. Yellow card goes to Van de Beek. It's 4 minutes at Old Trafford. Going to 5 minutes. But at the Emirates, it's going to 20 minutes at the moment, baby. I tell you, it's loud. Subscribe. How you like on the video? On this note, I'm going to go like this because everywhere is wet. Let's make it easy. Let's calm down. That's the vibes. The dawn in the building. Come on. Tell him. What the game. Maguire and Lindelof at the back. Spreading the play. Maguire. Please, let's know where you're watching from at the moment. Thanks for joining us. This is how we roll. This is how we do it. I watch along. That's why it's so pretty. They are tending to a player down at Newcastle at the moment. The match has been stopped at the moment. A Newcastle player is down. John Linton is down. So now let's focus on Manchester United at the moment. It's on. No goals. Still 0-0 everywhere. John Linton is being attended to. Bournemouth, do you have any answer at the moment? Manchester United have to win this game. In top position at the moment. This is the kind of game Maguire should be playing. It's called rotation. Sport rotation. This is the game for Lindelof and Maguire, in my own opinion. It's not too bad. The lineup is not too bad. Now this Casemiro master. I call him Master. Master Casemiro. That man called Casemiro. I can talk on and on. I just love the guy. The best defensive midfielder for me in the world right now. At Newcastle and Arsenal. Double watch along. What's going on right now in the studio tonight? Arsenal are looking for a way to stretch the league. To stretch us in the league. They want to increase the tally. But at the moment, it's still 0-0. Everywhere 0-0. Maguire. Lindelof, his brother. The Choco brothers. Nice one from Maguire. Nice one from Maguire. Nice coming. I can't believe this. 23 minutes gone. But that guy is playing nonsense. Misplay passes. All right, Maguire, what does he do? They are playing high line. Nobody in particular from Lindelof. What a stupid pass. Bournemouth in the game. Bournemouth are moving this game forward. But what can they do with it? I'm going to tell you, they're still moving this is so like a brother from another mother. Newcastle soaking the madness of this pressure. Fulham 1. Leicester City 0. Now back to Manchester United. Still 0-0. Also 0-0 at Arsenal. Everywhere is wet. Not that kind of wet. I mean the floor is wet. Baddest. Alright, good next move. He's going to break the 10 up. Arsenal misplacing so many passes at the moment. Their passes has been awful. Also, Manchester United is not free for this game. 10 minutes on at Old Trafford. What is going on? I need goals. I need goals. Now look sure. Can anything happen? Another wet wide. Anthony Martial has been poor. Rubbish header from Anthony Martial. New everywhere. Arsenal in the box right now. Moving in quickly. Martinelli has 2 players to beat. He's being cut out. Hey, where are you going? We need a goal. Manchester United need a goal. A yellow card, don't. Newcastle player will see the yellow card. What is going on? New everywhere. We need goals. We need goals, people. I think at this moment, the back line, I'm talking about Lindelof and Maguire. They can't play our line. They are not a ball control. They are not ballers. They are not defensive ballers. Bruno is playing nonsense for me. 28 minutes gone at any rate. Still 0-0. Also, at Old Trafford, 0-0. Same time, same thing happening, 0-0 everywhere. It's boring. I don't even know where Bruno is playing. Maybe he's playing 7, I don't know. You see me 7, you see me at the right, you see me at the center, you see me on the left. Come on. We need goals. Drop me one goal. Let me look down for that song. I always come up with goals. You know what I'm talking about. Anytime I play this music, it's always goals. Yes. That's it. That's the music. Come on. Take it. 0-0. Goals. Goals coming on. We need goals. Our back line, they are not confident. Let it out. The chance for Bournemouth at the moment. And he beats one Basaka on the right. The lady pass. I trust you. I trust you. Casemiro. Classic Casemiro. The free kick to Bournemouth. Classic Casemiro. It's still 0-0 at Emirates, but Arsenal are pushing forward to make it count. I tell you, Newcastle says no way. They know how to defend. They know how to defend. All right, people. Arsenal losing it in the middle. A free kick. Out. Nothing for this Bournemouth. We should be scoring by now. Just like United, what are you doing? Wake up. We need a goal. People, it's still 0-0. Everywhere, draw soup. Ortega is down. It's going to be a free kick for Arsenal. Ortega was brought down by Joe Linton. What is going on, people? How you feeling? Arsenal, still 0-0 everywhere. They have a chance. They have a free kick going to this game, 34 minutes. Can anything come out from Jerusalem? I don't know. But Manchester United are pushing forward. A chance for Van der Beek. Oh no. No chance for Van der Beek there. Control. Nice Casemiro pass. Massacres. That would have been a goal for Arsenal. But the ball went wide. Too unlucky. New everywhere. I'm settling down now. I want to know where this game is going to end. It is what it is. That's a chance for Newcastle. But the goalkeeper Ramsdale came to the rescue after on the break. Likewise, Bournemouth on the break was being cutted out. And this man who I called Master. I tell you categorically right now, Manchester United are comfortable, but we need a goal. We need a goal. Lindelof! 21 minutes into this game. 0-0 everywhere. Saka! That's a good one from Saka, I tell you. Block! Manchester United has a free kick. Rashford brought down. I tell you, Rashford. Free kick for Manchester United. 22 minutes. And here there's a goal! Manchester United make it 1-0. By the member welcome, Casemiro, baby. Casemiro make it 1-0 for Manchester United. Oh Lord, I said, baby, we don't care. We need this 3 points. Arsenal is here to score. I don't care. It is what it is. This guy has been massive for Manchester United. Oh goodness, it's 1-0. I see, baby. I saw it coming. This guy has been enormous, has been fantastic, has been strong, has been counted. His head is up. It's insane, crazy. I'm talking about Casemiro, baby. It's 1-0. Don't tell me nonsense. I'm going to change the score line. I don't care. I don't care. Manchester United making 1-0. Smash the like on the video. Oh, Manchester United fan, gather here. What are you waiting for? 1-0. 1-0 for Cassie, baby. Cassie, baby. Casemiro. 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 One 1-0. by now. We should be in control. Arsenal is finding a way to score in this match. But I tell you, right here in the studio, I can tell you categorically, it's 1-0 at Old Trafford. Goals coming in. The goal, the only goal at the moment, is brought to you by the main man, the Brazilian, Passe Baby. I call him Passe Baby. Cassie, 1-0. 1-0. I tell you, at the Emirates, they're still finding a way to make it count. It's still 0-0. I tell you, you know me, the Don. I'm a Manchester United fan. I don't care. They must drop points. All right. What's going on at Emirates? It's raining. It's 1-0. 25th day goes to 26 minutes. What is this referee talking about? Giving Bournemouth a free kick. I don't know what this referee is smoking. Penalizing Casemiro. Giving them another opportunity. I'm talking about Bournemouth. And a free kick. Yellow card shown to Granit Xhaka at the moment. And also a free kick given 26 minutes to Bournemouth. Yellow card to Xhaka. 42 minutes at the Emirates. Raining headlessly. Both games, rain. Raining everywhere. I love this game. A corner kick. Corner kick given to Bournemouth. Free kick. Be careful. I'm going to bite you if it's going in my own team. The beautiful game, end to end, at the Emirates. End to end. This is goal. An offside on Wilson. End to end. Massive. We are ready. I'm buzzing. We are 1-0. Still 0-0 everywhere. I tell you, anytime I play this music, it's always something. Goals always come out. New people. First half approaching at the Emirates. First half approaching 2 minutes at a time at the Emirates. Still 0-0, but I don't care, people. All I care about is this game. Manchester United versus Bournemouth. Manchester United, we are in control. A chance for Newcastle! But party the way, it's going to be a corner kick. Arsenal should be careful. A corner kick to Newcastle at the dying seconds of the first half. What a waste of game. You're linking. Come on, man. Linton, take it in for Newcastle. Head off the first half at the Emirates. So this match is still ongoing at Old Trafford. 31 minutes to 32 minutes. Arsenal nil. End of the first half. End of the first half. It's 0-0 at the Emirates. Second half coming. At the moment, joyful to watch is the match between Manchester United versus Bournemouth. Bournemouth has a chance, he has a corner kick. Nice one, head out by Maguire. They playing Bournemouth. They're making it count. What a game. All right. First half of the match between Arsenal and Newcastle is 0-0. I have in the studio ready. I'm talking about Debra Barry. I know he has a lot to say. I'm sure he has a lot to. Let me bring him in. Is he happy? What's going on at Emirates? Bro, what's going on? 0-0. Okay,
wow, the dawn.
Yeah, what is going on? End to end.
Well, first of all, it's been an exciting game. I must say this is not the type of encounter that I expected. Newcastle have brought their A game and they are not going down easy. But you can see the intent from Arsenal straight away from kickoff, getting the ball away from Newcastle as soon as possible and trying to create a chance. I believe the attackers should have done much better with the ball that Granit Xhaka put into the box, and he seemed to have gone behind all the attackers from Nketiah to Odegaard to Saka. However, Arsenal have still been able to create opportunities. For Newcastle, they've been very, very good. They've been calm and composed, just like I said. I did tell you before the start of the game that Newcastle need to know what to do when Arsenal has the ball, and they definitely have that game plan mapped out. I believe the best way for Newcastle to get a goal from this game is through a set piece. However, that's going to be difficult because Arsenal has not conceded a goal from any set piece in this season thus far. So it's going to be difficult. Lovely match so far, fantastic encounter. The winner of this game deserves cold bottle of Coke because it's a tough game. It's a tough game so far, but brilliant to watch. This is what the Premier League is all about. This is why it is the best league in the world.
But are you happy with the officiating so far in the game? I mean, are you happy with it?
Look, Don, you know this as much as I do. This is the English Premier League, and as far as we can tell, officiating will always be a subject that we'll continually discuss. I can't really say that I have major things to talk about, but I think the major claim for me has to be the red card that I feel Callum Wilson should have been given, in my own humble opinion, because William Saliba got the whole of the ball. Fine, there was an attempt from Callum Wilson to get the ball, but he missed the ball, and the entirety of his studs hit the ankle of Saliba.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
If Saliba went off injured, if the results of that tackle was Saliba's ankle being bruised, it would be a different conversation that we're on about. Why he gave him a yellow card, I don't understand. I really don't understand. And then at the start of the game, I felt that most of the calls were a bit too soft. He was more or less disrupting the flow of the game. Fine, a foul is a foul, but those calls were a bit too soft for me.
Yes, at the moment, you can see the stat I just pull up. 7 shots for Arsenal, while 6 for Newcastle. Shot on target for both teams is 1-1. And the possession so far has been favorable to Arsenal. They are 64%, while Newcastle is 36%. And the passes, you can say it, as I've said, the possession, Arsenal were all everywhere. They have chances of scoring.
Take a look at the fouls. 8 fouls each. That shows you how intense this game is.
Yes.
Yeah, 5 yellow cards shared between them. 3 for Arsenal, 3 for Newcastle. It's a serious game.
The serious game. So, but the way the things are looking at, you can see Newcastle. What kind of belief is this? The belief system.
It's as simple as this. First of all, they brought in a manager who was at the level of the players. Eddie Howe. He's a fantastic manager, very young. He also finished his playing career not too long ago. So he's someone who is close within the age gap to the players and someone who has played the game. So that's someone the players can relate to. Then we go into the finances. The Saudi Arabian cartel, they're pumping money into the squad. But you see, they're not just buying any type of player. They are buying players that can currently fit into this Newcastle team. The overhaul of the Newcastle team is not going to be overnight. It's not going to be over one transfer window. It's going to be a gradual process. So till then, the fans need to be patient. But I mean, so far so good. You can see that Eddie Howe knows exactly what he's doing with his team. He knows the right players to field at the right time. And if they have their main player, or rather their star player in Sam Maximan fully fit, I believe we'll be speaking of Newcastle in a higher regard.
I'm telling you. Going to this second half, is there anything you think your coach should do at the moment?
Arsenal just need to be clinical with their chances.
I think so. Martinelli,
Odegaard, they need to be a bit more clinical with their chances.
Absolutely. Do you think any changes for your side?
No changes. They should keep it as it is.
Oh my goodness. You said they should keep it as it is. It's still 1-0 at Manchester United. And also, I think Fulham, they are also winning at the moment at Brighton.
I mean, I saw that finish from Casemiro, and I'm thinking to myself, maybe United should start playing Casemiro as the striker, because what a finish that was.
I'm telling you, man.
That's quality. That's quality. Money well spent.
Yes. Also, is there anything you want to say before we go into the?
I mean, for United, I'm not surprised with the scoreline currently. This is what is expected from United. You just expect them to score more goals, to be a bit more clinical, so that they can rest in the second half and maybe make the necessary changes. Because if they don't increase the lead, it will be difficult for them. Leicester City losing at home to Fulham by 1-0. Everton currently down as well to Brighton, Hove and Albion. These are surprising results. Maybe not so surprising for Leicester City, who have been in terrible form. Terrible form. there are rumors that even Kelechi Iheanacho might leave in January. So I don't know. Leicester needs a revival. I really don't know what's going on at Leicester. And then we go back to Everton. It's just the usual story of inconsistency.
Of Lampard.
Inconsistency at its peak. So we really don't know what's going on with them right now. But let's see what happens at the end of 90 minutes. I mean, with all due respect, it's a fantastic Brighton Hove and Albion squad. But on paper, you will see that Everton is the better team. But to be honest, Brighton has been the better team all season. So I'm not even surprised that they currently have the lead.
Yes. So it's still 0-0, and you are just 44 points at the moment. I'm just checking now. It's still 44 points. The table. It's 44 points, and Man City 36. Newcastle and Manchester United sharing the same points at the moment, boys. One game at hand for Manchester United. So I think Manchester United. Do you think we can make top 4? Manchester United.
I would be shocked if Manchester United do not make the top 4. Sincerely speaking, I'll be shocked because the other potential teams that could make it are currently not in the best of form. I'm starting with a team like West Ham, who last season were serious top 4 contenders. I'm talking about Leicester City, who has done it in the past. I'm talking about Aston Villa, who has the squad for it. Then we go to the big boys, Chelsea, Liverpool, Spurs. They are currently not in good form. But now we can, in the top 10, just imagine what a season this is. We have Fulham, we have Brighton and Brentford in the top half of the table. This is fantastic. You can't predict this. It is unpredictable. This is why it is the best league in the world.
Yes. All right, bro. The second half will soon begin. So going into this game, second half, are you confident you can finish the job?
Definitely. Arsenal are doing everything right, in my own opinion. But they need to convert their chances. It's one thing to create chances, another thing to convert. Just like I always say to you, the first 15 minutes of every second half is very important.
It's very important, yes.
It can make or mind a game. So whatever is going to happen within the first 15 minutes, Arsenal needs to make sure it is to their advantage. If the game is going on beyond 60 minutes, beyond an hour, and it's 0-0, I would be scared for Arsenal. I think Newcastle have... they've got the stamina. The players have got the stamina to keep this going.
You can see they are tall. They are very strong.
Their builds difference. Simply put, their builds different. And I think that they will have more stamina. They will have a lot more in the tank compared to the Arsenal squad. 2 reasons: because of the nature of their build and the way they play their game. The way Arsenal play their game, the players will get tired because there's a lot of movement involved. And then at the end of the day, Arteta has no choice but to, freshen things up. But the players coming in from the bench, coming into the game from the bench, with all due respect to them, Arsenal don't have so many game changers on the bench, and they need to change that. That needs to change from Arsenal.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's very true. Your bench.
So the absence of a person like Gabriel Jesus, the absence of someone like Smith Rowe is a problem. So I'm looking forward to Arsenal making some interesting signings in January.
So what are the signings you're looking at? Joe Felix?
That's a possibility. Joao Felix coming in is a possibility, as if an initial loan deal. There are rumors from some trusted journalists that Arsenal plan to bring him in the same way they brought in Martin Odegaard for an initial loan deal, then signing him after the season ends. But the most likely player coming into Arsenal is Mikhailo Mudryk. He is a Ukrainian winger, a forward who can play on either wing and also behind the striker. He has been in good form for Shakhtar Donetsk so far this season. Double figures in both goals and assists. And he's the right age and someone who can, provide quality to Arsenal. Arsenal is still very much in the Europa League. They're still in the FA Cup. So you expect them to be gunning for one of them. And if they are going to do that, they need quality in depth. When you look to the bench, you need to see quality. And then you need players who will be good enough to give you a rest to the likes of Martinelli, Saka, Odegaard. That's one way that Arsenal struggled a lot last season, because rather in the first half of the season, before we went for the World Cup break, Arsenal first of all drew a good number of games back to back, always. Even before drawing the games, they were winning games by just 1 goal. That had been a problem. But now you can see that they are revitalized and they are rejuvenated. So far, so good. Before this Newcastle game, they have scored nothing less than 3 goals in each game that they played in. So the break was definitely needed. It has helped. However, we're currently in the January transfer window. The season is still long. There are still many more games to be played. Fatigue is going to set in. Injuries will set in. Suspensions will come in. And then you need top quality players to be able to get you over the line. That's how Liverpool and Manchester City have done it in time past. Irrespective of whatever is going on, they've got players who can always see it out to the end for them. Arsenal need to step up to their level. And they can only do that by signing good players in January.
Yes. I think at the moment Van der Beek is out, is injured. It's been stretched out to the tunnel. It's just going. Wow. I think it's raining right now in the UK. Everywhere is raining.
It's raining everywhere. Today I traveled from Luton, that's in the outskirts of London, and I traveled up north to Leeds. And it's been raining all through. So from Luton to Leeds, it's been raining, and it's still raining as I speak.
You can see all the stadium everywhere is raining. At the Emirates, it's raining massively. At Old Trafford, it's also raining. I think the players are enjoying it. It's part of the game. All right, second half coming up. We'll see after the end of the match. Hopefully, Arsenal is going to score. Because I think going forward, you see that Arsenal, anytime they have the break, it seems like scoring. But at some point, Newcastle soaking the pressure,
Of course. Just as I predicted and I expected. That's what I expected from Newcastle. And they've come prepared for the game.
Yes. I'm telling you right now, Bournemouth are really pushing Manchester United. Really pushing Manchester United at the moment. All right, I will see you after the game.
Definitely.
Preparing for the second half. All right, see you, bro.
All right, then. See you soon.
All right. Now, Garnacho is in for Manchester United. That is Okwe. The players are coming out. Second half is about to start at the Emirates. I tell you, it's raining everywhere in the UK. For the 6 minutes, coming to the end of the first half at the moment, it's still 1-0 at Manchester United. Still 1-0. The final whistle. It's 1-0 at the Manchester United. Goals coming in from this main man, Casemiro making it 1-0. It is a goal. 1-0 for Manchester United. Now back to Arsenal. Coming up shortly. Second half coming up for Manchester United. But at the moment at the Emirates, it's second half right now. Arsenal on the ball. Arsenal on the ball. I can tell you, Newcastle are just sitting back. Oh, what a chance for Arsenal. They are in this box. Nketiah, can he make it 1-0? It's been cleared away. No nonsense for Newcastle. I want a draw in this game. On that note, I'm going to go like this. Let's start the second half for Arsenal versus Newcastle. Let's go this way, people. Smash the like on the video. What are you waiting for? Come on! looking for Newcastle at the moment. Only 7 minutes in the second half. What's going to happen now? I don't know yet. It's scary. What is happening in the studio, people? Give me a break. Categorically, one shot on target, one shot on target for Manchester United, one shot on target for Bournemouth. Newcastle on the break at the moment, 50 minutes into the game. Who is this? It is what it is. I think Arsenal is slacking at the moment. They're slacking. Their final thought has been porous. They are late to tackles right now. Emirates, Arsenal wake up. For me, Ortega's been terrible in this game. Sega's been bad in this game. Been vulnerable in this game. Alright, I'm still here, people. Nothing happened. Alright, 4 minutes. Arsenal. Arsenal really pushing forward. That was a chance for Sega, but misplaced the pass and he shot wide. At the moment, it's still 0-0. Massive 0-0. This game is hard. Second half coming up for Manchester United versus Bournemouth. A moment. Manchester United coming up for the second half. Coming up. Yeah, second half. Oh no! I'm going this way with this music. Come on, let's go, people. It's going to be a free kick from Manchester United into the second half. It's going to be taken by this doctor. I call him Dr. Rashford. Blocked. The free kick is blocked. At the Emirates, 62 minutes, Saka has been attended to. It's going to be a goal kick for Newcastle, 62 minutes, going to 63 minutes. And also at Manchester United, the beginning of second half, 47 minutes. I see no reason why Manchester United will not be winning this game. They're so comfortable. Martinelli playing nonsense. Luke Shaw makes it 2-0, Luke Shaw. Baddest nigga. I told you, Luke Shaw is my brother from another mother. I know Luke Shaw very well. He's my brother. Making it 2-0 for Manchester United. I said it. We are comfortable. We are pleased. We are comfortable in this game. It's 2-0. Look at that. Look at that break. Luke Shaw making it, pushing it forward, beating one, beating two, make a pass, to Bruno, now to Garnacho. Garnacho, a slicer, and he cut it back for Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw now makes it 2. Assist coming up from Garnacho, and it's 2-0. Baby, it's 2-0. Oh, goodness me, Manchester United, we are comfortable. Let's go win this. It is done and dusted. Still 0-0 at the Emirates. We don't care here. It's a good goal for Manchester United. It's 2-0. Luke Shaw. Ashana has been so quiet. Masha has been so quiet again in this game. So quiet in this game. I start really pushing forward, but no way. No way for Arsenal at the moment. But Manchester United is 2-0. What is going on there? Referee is giving them the penalty or what? This referee is drinking cocoa. He's drinking something I don't understand. But it's still 2-0. I tell you, baby. Seven minutes at the Emirates, still 0-0. What are we going to do fast now? I said it. It's still 0-0. Nice one from Wan-Bissaka. Manchester United 2-0. Arsenal versus Newcastle is 0-0. All right. Let me look for another thing for Arsenal at this moment. Come on! Resurgence of Luke Shaw is paying off right now. Luke Shaw has been so fantastic for Manchester United. That should be a goal for Marshall, but he headed wide. That's injured himself. That should have been 3-0 for Anthony Marshall, but he headed wide. It's tough at the Emirates at the moment. Very tough game. 0-0. It's 0-0. Alright, this is how we do it, baby. Come on. For Manchester United, we are 2-0 up. Look at that fast break. Orchestrated by Luke Shaw. Moving the ball, beating one man, beating two. Made it pass to Bruno. Bruno now leave it to Garnacho. Garnacho slides it back. But Luke Shaw to cut it in to make it 2-0. I love this game. Somebody like all the video Manchester United people. This is how we roll. This is how we do it. What a game. Corner kick for Arsenal. It's raining heavily at the Boat Stadium at the moment. Come on. I tell you, it's a massive game. Bournemouth have a chance at crossing. Who is there? Hey, good save by the save. Good save by taking there. What a crossing header. What a save again. But again, I tell you, we are in the spirit. Manchester United, no go area for this keeper. I'm talking about the year. What a save. Bournemouth. A good save again. But in the air. Control, confidence. Look at Luke Shaw. Confidence. Good save by David De Gea. Stay. They save every time. Save. David De Gea. That's why they call him Dave Saves. I'm enjoying this game, people. The free kick. Newcastle corner kick. Another. And it's happening at the Emirates at the moment. Still 0-0. No tension. No changes yet from any side. Alright, first thing Tomiyasu coming on for Ben White. Ben Shite. It is what it is. Nice one from Maya. Tomiyasu in, Ben White out. Outstanding this game. Nice one from at the Emirates. Shaka to Martinelli. Anything can happen. Nothing. At the Emirates at the moment, people. Double watch along. And I stay from our studio. Double watch along. Nice one from Aaron Wan-Bissaka of Manchester United in the building. Arsenal all the way. Got nothing to write home about. What a team. "4-0 at Brighton. 4-0. To Everton. I think this should be the end of this coach, Frank Lampard. Look at the way Manchester United are playing. Get them in. No nonsense. Corner kick coming up for Arsenal again. 78 minutes. Arsenal looking for answers. On the break right now. Not a night. Not a night for Anthony Martial at all. That's the chance for Arsenal there. We went just wide. Bournemouth are pushing forward. Wow, Aaron Wan-Bissaka is back. At the moment, Aaron Wan-Bissaka is back. Playing so well. Minutes. The World Cup winner, Lisandro Martinez, jogging, getting ready to come in to take a bite, to take a piece of this game. 2-0. Lisandro Martinez coming up. Welcome back. Corner kick to Newcastle. Last away by Aaron Wan-Bissaka. No. We are losing the midfield battle. We are moving the midfield battle. Nowhere to be found. It's 2 minutes. Yeah, good changes coming up for Manchester United. Eriksen making waves. Eriksen going out at the moment. 7 minutes at Old Trafford right now. Eriksen making waves. I can see Fred coming on. Diallo coming up. Elanga coming up. 3 changes at the same time. Go and rest, baby. Go and rest, baby. Fred is coming on for Eriksen. Manchester is coming out. Aaron Wan-Bissaka making way for this guy. Dalot is back. Diogo Dalot is back. Manchester has been so quiet in this game. Elanga coming on. Arsenal pushing forward. This is Martinez in the box. That is so resilient. defending at the Emirates. Arsenal really pushing forward. Caved Newcastle in their own half. Not to score is the problem. Free kick to Bournemouth, 69 minutes. Arsenal frustrated. No goal. No go anywhere. Oh, Rashford. Rashford has started. Come on, smash the like on the video, subscribe to the channel. Right here, it's 6 minutes at the Emirates. Not a chance for Arsenal. What a block by the keeper. Arsenal will have made it 1-0. Martinelli almost sneaking in a goal. Arsenal have woken up. They need this game. Oh, goodness me. I thought it was a chance, a great chance, a good goal. But no way. What a chance. Manchester United in control. No shakings from here. Look at Maguire, Engineer Maguire. Engineer Maguire there, doing his job. 59 minutes at the Emirates. What a game. Oh my goodness, a yellow card. efficiency after bringing down our main man Garnacho. It's going. What a match. 90 minutes on the clock at the Emirates. 5 minutes at a time. 5 minutes. Happen at the Emirates? I don't know. Nothing they happen at the Emirates. But it's happening at Old Trafford. Rashford on the beating. And he beat this man nicely. Rubbish, Bruno. Rubbish, Bruno. Rubbish, Bruno. We don't care. We care. But we don't care. What a game! Garnacho, come on! What a game, Garnacho! Star boy! It is what it is. Minutes at the Emirates. Arsenal! What's going on? Arsenal now might drop points. 94 minutes. Into the clock, going to 95th minute. And Newcastle hold on. looking for this dog. Here we go. And they do it. Arsenal getting crazy. They want a penalty. That's why a penalty job. And sit down. What's going on? Arsenal looking for penalty. Everything is going on wrongly at Arsenal. They are fighting. Whoa! The last chance for Arsenal. A corner kick for Arsenal, dying minutes. Whereas at the Emirates. And the Old Trafford is corner kick for Manchester. 81 minutes. Can anything happen at Arsenal? Headed out. Over the bar. That's a full-time Arsenal drop point. Help me, Lord. Full time at Arsenal. Dropping point. That's what I want. I don't care. Full point. Full time at Arsenal. It's full time. Oh my goodness. Arsenal will be fuming, but right here, right now, second half still going on at Old Trafford, where Manchester United are having fun. Beautiful fun. Nice game. What a game of football. Nice game by Newcastle. What a strong people, strong match. What a game. Nice game from Newcastle. Very resilient, powerful, strong. Let's not forget about it. It is what it is. Where is full time? Talk to me. What's happening?
Nah, what a game.
What a game.
game.
I tell you.
I was
What
this
a
close to
game.
losing my voice, but I mean, what a game. It was a great game by Newcastle. They played good football. And I think Newcastle defeated Arsenal mentally. As an Arsenal fan, that's a sad thing. But I think Newcastle also won the game mentally because you could see the Arsenal players getting riled up. But kudos to the Arsenal players. They tried their best to just focus on the game, just getting the ball, avoiding discussions and whatnot. Mikel Arteta was the one really being affected by everything that was going on. But at the end of the day, a late penalty shout, I think it was the right call by the referee, if you ask me. When Jamal Lewis went to the floor, he had his left hand folded in. So the ball hits the left hand that was folded in, not the right hand that was flying.
Rashford score making 3-0. 3-0.
Of course, I don't expect it from Manchester United. So just like I said,
talk to me.
Good call from the referee there in the Arsenal game. Maybe too many yellow cards, and Arsenal were on a very, very thin line. Granit Xhaka was close to being sent off. Bukayo Saka was one yellow card away from being suspended for a game, and they've got important games coming up. Arsenal have got Manchester City, and then they've got Tottenham Hotspur. Difficult games coming up for the Arsenal. But all in all, I think this game, the victor in this game has to be Newcastle. It's a very important point for Newcastle, and I must say the done. It was well deserved. So kudos to Newcastle. Arsenal will bounce back again very soon.
But I want to ask you: is there any way you think your coach got it wrong coming to the second half? Sloppy passes sometimes. Direct to the goal. Is there anything you think your coach Arteta got it wrong? Is there anything you will have said, oh, you have done this way, you should have done it that way?
I wouldn't say he did anything wrong, because if they did win the match, I would applaud him. But this is normal way that they've been playing, but they simply did not win today's game because they were not clinical with their chances. So it wasn't down to the coach. In terms of the setup of the team was well set up to win the game. And they did create chances, but they were not clinical in front of goal. And that is a problem, because the last two games that they did play without Gabriel Jesus, they created chances and they were clinical. And now they came up against a top team, a very, very top team in my opinion. And questions were asked of them, and it seemed like they were not able to get the job done. That's a problem. If you want to be the champion of England, you need to answer questions being posed at you. Newcastle posed a very tough question at Arsenal, but did Arsenal answer? I can't say 100%. If I were to say Arteta should have made certain changes, maybe should have taken the risk of bringing on Fabio Vieira and taking off Martin Odegaard. But I do understand his decision to keep Odegaard on. Odegaard had been in good form up until today. Like I said, Odegaard had been consistent with his performances, but the Newcastle midfield was well set up. And I must give a lot of kudos to Bruno Guimaraes. He was like he was like a puppet master.
I tell you, that guy.
He made sure that the midfield was very solid when they were
solid.
If you see every single time that Martin Odegaard had the ball or Xhaka had the ball, you should see the way the Newcastle midfield had been set up. Very organized. I loved it, and that is a valuable player in Bruno Guimaraes. And it pains me till today that Arsenal could not cash in and bring that player into the team. But you know what? It is what it is. Moving forward, this Newcastle team is good and it's scary. This is a January transfer window. They have the opportunity to sign more players. Just imagine what they could do. They could also strengthen their team. We could be talking about Newcastle playing Champions League football again for the first time in over 20 years. It's absolutely ridiculous. But that's the world of football. That's what football is all about.
Can you imagine? And which team are you playing next?
In the FA Cup, it's an FA Cup game next for us now. They'll be away to Oxford United, but on the 9th of January. But back in the Premier League, it's the North London Derby away. To Tottenham.
And they are wounded right now.
Of course.
And I think Conte at this moment, he should forget about it. It should for me, it should be sacked because I don't think. Or what do you think?
For Conte, it's difficult. A player that makes a major difference for them in Dejan Kulusevski, who creates chances, has been battling with injury this season. Heung-min Son and Harry Kane have not been in good form, and then their defense is nothing to write home about. So it seems like Tottenham Hotspur are in a state of calamity. That's the best way to describe it. Simply in a state of calamity. Defense in shambles. You know, they don't have strong fullbacks who are productive in terms of assists and chances created. That's a problem.
So what happened to Kane and Son this season? They've been
Kane and Son are not getting the service required. In the last game against Brighton for Tottenham Hotspur, for 20 good minutes, Harry Kane did not have a single touch on the ball. That is how bad the current Tottenham Hotspur setup is. The midfield, they don't have creative players in the midfield. That's a problem. The major creator for them was Dejan Kulusevski. You know, so he's out injured, struggling with injury, and it's difficult for Spurs. They're not creating chances. Their wing backs are not creating chances either. Jet Spence, Matt Doherty, Ivan Perisic, all of them, none of them are producing chances. And I'm still wondering why Conte is not utilizing Lucas Moura. I think that's someone he needs to utilize more often.
But
He'll bring a different dynamic into the games for them, and they'll be able to make the best use of him. But you know, Conte knows best for his team as always. He's a very stubborn and arrogant manager.
Very.
He believes very much in his ways, and he sees no wrong in his doings.
All right. At this moment, I'm sure it's going to be a sad one for Arsenal people, Arsenal fans. They want this game to be dead and buried, you know, the way things are. But at the moment, what's the spirit like over there right now?
It's more frustration, to be honest. If I'm being very honest, it's more frustration because you expected Arsenal to win the game. Coming into the game, I'm sure you could tell that I was very confident. I did tell you that irrespective of the form Newcastle are in, I expect Arsenal to get 3 points off them. And Arsenal had extra motivation considering what happened last season. Yeah. So it's frustration. Not sadness, but more frustration. But you know what? On to the next game. And hopefully the boys can get back to winning ways a bit to Oxford United in the FA Cup.
Yes. That's Okwade Barrier, as an Arsenal fan, and he's fuming. Can I say you are fuming, or you are just?
No, fuming is accurate. It is accurate.
That you guys, accurate. Yeah. But all in all, you see, I mean, you're still how many points right now? That should be another 8 points clear at this moment, but you'll have, 2 point dropped. Do you think it's going to affect the game in future, this result?
What would determine if these points dropped would affect us in the title race would be the game against Manchester City. That's the determining factor because Arsenal's game in hand is against Manchester City. So if they're not able to take maximum points from that game or at least secure a draw, then you would say maybe the draw in this game was a mistake.
Yes. All right, Okwade Barry, I'm going to let you go now. It's still about the match between Manchester United. It's still going on. So going forward now, what do you think you want to tell the coach, the players? Okay, the match has ended right now. So what's your take again?
I think the players should just remain focused. It was a good performance by them. Standout performance for me, first of all. I must say kudos to William Saliba. He seems to have gotten his head back on his shoulders. Yes, and he was extra
very well
tonight. He was extra cautious tonight. I noticed that. So he's very much aware of what happened in the first and the first 2 games he played post the World Cup, and then he knew that he could not fumble the bag today. So good recovery from him. I think I must commend Gabriel Magalhaes, the centre back. You know, he gets a lot of stick from Arsenal fans when he makes mistakes, but so far so good. Shortly before the end of the first half of the season and in the beginning of this second half so far, he's been great. He's been solid. He's been a rock at the back, and I think he's a major reason why Arsenal have not considered any goal via a set piece, either corner or free kick. Another standout performer for me was Alexander Zinchenko. His passes today were absolutely sublime.
Absolutely.
His role is very important because he helps in progressing the ball from defense to midfield. The way he easily just goes into that central position and gets back to the wing like nothing, and you don't see him panting up and down. It was a very good game from him. And I love the fact that Arteta and the medical team, they are not just putting him out there to die. You can see Arsenal's first game back after the first half of the season, he was on the bench. Then he came on to the pitch and he played for 20 minutes. The next game he started, after an hour he was taken off. Today he played slightly beyond an hour and then he was taken off. So I'm expecting him to play 90 minutes in the next game. So he has been eased back into action. And then the consistent players for me, Granit Xhaka, Gabriel Martinelli, and Bukayo Saka, brilliant performances from them. They were good. Nketiah and Odegaard were the only questionable ones.
Yeah, I saw Odegaard was struggling at some point.
He was struggling.
Passes.
He was struggling. I believe they got to him mentally, and he wasn't able to give his best. Really, there were certain situations where I expected him to pass the ball. He didn't do that. He tried to take shots on target, and they didn't go his way. The average performer today, but who put in hard work, had to be Thomas Partey. He didn't really have so much to do, but he was very, very, very effective in the transition from defense to attack. So kudos to the Arsenal players. They did play well, and also Tomiyasu, who came on. He was able to revive the defense and make sure that everyone stayed focused. So the coach should just encourage the players. They should go into the next game looking to get all 3 points. And you know what? Just look forward to the bigger games coming up. Don't be surprised if the game against Oxford United. Don't be surprised if you see a lot of academy players and you don't see the main players for Arsenal. Arsenal is still in the Europa League, so that's something to think about. And till now, as we speak, they haven't brought in any new player. So they might just want to rest the big boys till it's time to sharpen irons with their rivals.
All right. Let's quickly run the players' rating for Arsenal tonight. In goal, Ramsdale. What's your players' rate? What are you rating him? Ramsdale.
He was solid for me.
He was solid.
For me. I think just above average. I'll give him a 6.5.
6.5 goes to Ramsdale. Ramsdale, 6.5. All right, let's move to the left back. Zinchenko. You said Zinchenko really played so well today. He has
really played well.
At all.
Played well. Considering the fact that he didn't play 90 minutes, I'll give him a 7.9.
7.9. That's good. To Gabriel.
Gabriel was very solid, and 8 for Gabriel.
And 8 for Gabriel. All right. And what about this main guy, Saliba, who has been so cautious in this game? You can see that he was so calm but aggressive a little bit. So what's your prediction?
It's 7 for him. It's
7. That's a very good one. What about this man? They call him Ben White.
No, the most valuable 50 million pound player in the world is Ben White. It was a solid performance from him, but you could see towards the end of the game that he was exhausted. He gassed out. But still, it's a 7 for him. He did play well.
All right, let's move on to the midfield. This man, Granit Xhaka.
Granit Xhaka, an 8.5. He was the powerhouse for Arsenal today.
Yes,
he was the engine.
Yes. Right. What about this main man, our brother from another mother? I'm talking about Thomas Partey.
It's 6.8 for Partey, just beyond average. He did his job quietly. He worked hard. He helped in transition from defense to attack. It's 6.8 for him.
All right. Odegaard today.
Wow, Odegaard was average today.
Average. Very, very average.
A 5 for me.
Yeah, very average. And I notice if Odegaard don't play, he doesn't have a good game. Assad struggles.
Exactly, because in terms of creativity, everything goes through his channel. It goes to Odegaard. It's the same way Arsenal struggled when Mesut Ozil wasn't playing well. And I think for the first time since Ozil left, we finally have someone who can try and replicate his performances, because as far as I'm concerned, there's no better creator in world football than Mesut Ozil in the history of football. As far as I'm concerned, I'll put it blank out there, because when you take a look at his records, even though Ozil hasn't been playing top flight football since maybe 2018, you would say, I give it to him. So yes, when you are right, when Odegaard is not in good form, it's difficult for Arsenal. That's why I believe Arsenal need to buy another good creator. Smith Rowe is not necessarily someone who can play behind the striker. He seems to enjoy coming in from the left-hand flank. So Arsenal do need to sign another player who can deputize well for Odegaard. Anyway, that's why Fabio Vieira is there, but you are not going to get the finished product from Fabio Vieira anytime soon.
All right, today let's move forward to the front three. But I'm going to start with Bukayo Saka. What's your score prediction?
For Saka,
effort today.
6.8 because he could have done more. I will give kudos to him because he has improved greatly in terms of his physique. His upper body strength is a whole lot more better compared to what he used to be in seasons before. So you know that definitely he has been going to the gym and he's stronger now and he's more assertive going forward. I mean, I saw a lot of things today from Bukayo Saka and I was surprised. Like, wow, this is the same Bukayo Saka that came to the academy. He is a much better player. So yeah, but he could have done much better in terms of decision making. I think that's one thing he needs to do better. There were certain situations where he could have played in the fullback. There were situations where he could have linked up better with Odegaard and also in Nketiah. So his decision making for me, if he gets that done, it will be difficult for you not to include Bukayo Saka's name in the war.
All right, let's move on to the left wing. I'm talking about Gabriel Martinelli.
I mean, Gabriel Martinelli is always the same. It's always a good performance from Martinelli. He's always dangerous. A solid 8 for me. A solid 8. He's always dangerous, always creating chances, always being a menace to the defense of the opposition. So yeah, it was great. Great performance from him. An 8.
An 8. Now the last man standing for me, Nketiah.
It was an underwhelming performance by Eddie Nketiah. There were a few minutes where he
had a chance to score.
Yeah, he did. He did. There are a few moments where you think he's about to change the game or he's about to score a goal.
Yeah.
But sadly, he wasn't able to. In the last moments of the game, there were 2 or 3 chances that came his way that if he was a bit more lively, if he was probably a bit more should I say in tune with the game, I think he gassed out mentally first of all before he gassed out physically. He was frustrated because he wasn't getting a lot of the ball, but kudos to him. Many times when he couldn't get the ball, you see him drop back into sides or even in the middle to try and get the ball. He did try, but I believe he gave up mentally before he got worn out physically. So it's 6.6 for Eddie Nketiah.
Very, very 6.6. That's what you are going to say. So as of now, Arsenal is still leading. They are still in top form. Let me pull up they have 44 points. Man City 36. They have a game tomorrow, I think. Yeah. Newcastle as well 35. But likewise, Manchester United 35. Thank you so much, Okwadi Barry. So
always a pleasure.
On to the next one. It's going to be another massive timeout. I think your next match will be against Spurs. January 9th.
The next Premier League game is going to be away.
That will be another massive game. It's on Monday.
Yeah, it's a Monday. It's a North London derby.
On Monday, massive game. All right. Thanks for showing up, Okwadi Adebari. Thank you so much.
Done.
All right. Have a good night rest, bro.
You too. Cheers.
All right. All right, people. This is how far this man can go tonight. It has been a very fantastic performance from Bro Team. I tell you, at the full time at the Emirates, the scoreline was 0-0. 0-0. But at the Old Trafford for Manchester United, making it 3-0. 3 good goals. 3 good goals. And the full time, the full time was 3-0. Was 3-0. And at the same time, this is how the EPL table stands from 1 to 10 at the moment. Arsenal still on top with 44 points. Man City have a game tomorrow, 36 points. Newcastle and Manchester United paired up with the same point, 35 points, with just goal difference. They go against goal difference. That's why they are being splitted. So on the number 3 is Newcastle, while Manchester United sitting gidigba at number 4. Thank you so much, viewers. This is how far the dawn can go. Subscribe to the channel. Smash the like on the video, people. Thank you so much. Bye for now.